If you're looking to buy a cheap smartwatch for about $50 or less, here are a few things to know before getting one. This list is going to be based off of the watches I've tested. Number 1. Tether and untethered. A tethered smartwatch is one that requires your phone in order to be able to make calls and view your text messages. An untethered watch does the same thing, but this time it gives you an option to install a SIM to be able to use it as a standalone watch to make calls and texts. Number 2. Keep expectations low. I've seen people commenting on my videos expecting these watches to work like the Moto 360 or Galaxy Gear. These are a lot more limited on functionality because you won't be able to customize it much, and you're stuck with all the apps it comes with because there's not an app store, unless if it's running Android. You could try to find out and see if VXP files are compatible with this watch, which can be downloaded online. Number 3. Different versions. If you watched a review for a $30 watch that's popular, the watch that was shown in the video may not be the exact same version of the watch when you try to go and buy it online. Some of the features may have been removed or even enhanced, but the problem with this is... Number 4. Lack of support. Let's take the DC09 watch for example. When I made my original review video, it came without WhatsApp, Facebook, and Twitter, but it had a radio. Then there were other versions that started coming out with only 3 or 2 of those apps, but no radio, and the problem was that the sellers didn't know which version they were selling when you asked them. If there's a feature that you're having trouble with or have questions, then it's going to be hard to find answers, but there's a subreddit I created where you can post anything about budget smartwatches. Link will be down below. Number 5. Not all SIMs are compatible. Let's look back at the DC09 watch. There were so many people that couldn't get their SIM to work, including me. Supposedly, 3G SIMs were supposed to be compatible for it, but only certain types of SIMs would work, like T-Mobile or Airtel. Number 6. Support with iPhones. With iPhones, you're only able to view and place calls along with play your music unless if there's a BT Notifier app or something similar that works with it. You need that app on your phone to view notifications and send text messages. Number 7. Texting is a joke. If the watch doesn't have voice tapping recognition, then it's not worth using it for texting. The reason is because the keys are just way too small on these screens. It's better to just view any text message notification on the watch and reply through your phone. Number 8. Good for basics. As I've said before, these smartwatches don't have much to offer, but they're good for doing simple things like making calls, looking at the time, and viewing notifications. I think they're a good choice to give to a gift to a kid or for yourself if it's going to be your first smartwatch. The reason is because these smartwatches can help you get a feel for what you can expect from a smartwatch and think about whether to spend $200 to $300 is worth it later on. Now, not all of these things on the list will apply to all of the smartwatches, but this should help you get a better understanding of what they're capable of. Leave a like if this video was helpful and subscribe if you want to see more.